Hi, my name is Chris, and I am going to be demonstrating my FreeCAD external spreadsheet plugin. Um, I have, I think I've got the features that were mentioned in the Reddit posts that I made about this. Feel free to give me your comments in the comment section below, and I promise I will think about reading them. But without further ado, let me give you a little bit of a walkthrough. So I've just created a test file, big old pad here. It's not that big. And I have gone to the spreadsheet workbench, and I create a new spreadsheet. So between the view and the data view, I'll click on the data view, and then I've got a number of options for these. So I want to take a brief look at the spreadsheet that I've got going on here. It's just test values, just to test something. Two sheets, what that would look like here. And what I want to note is formulas like this can be handled later on. Here I have hard-coded millimeters. Here I've hard-coded the inches. And in here I have concatenated them. So let me just change this to millimeters. And you can see that that is now 24 millimeters. Let's return back to FreeCAD. So I'm going to go into FreeCAD. I'm going to locate my spreadsheet in the folder and click Open. I'll make sure that my link is active and my polling is the helper says the GUI poll interval in seconds. 0 is no timer. Use manual refresh to recompute, and I am lazy. So we're going to change that to a number value. If I wanted to link a particular spreadsheet, sheet number, or a distinct table in the spreadsheet program, I could do that, but I'm going to leave it as is for now, and then we are going to show a spreadsheet. So that's not quite right. I obviously didn't go back and save it. Yeah, so you can see that it's imported the values. It's changed the name of the spreadsheet to match the name of the spreadsheet in the file system. And you can even see that it has changed. If we just flip back here briefly, you can see that in C1, the value is written in inches. And in D1, the value is written in millimeters, and in D6, the value is also written in millimeters. And if we go back to FreeCAD, you can see that in C1 it's made the conversion. In D1, I mean, it's also made the conversion, made it a float. That's fine. And then this 24 millimeters in D6 here, I just want to know what happens when I change my formula. So I've changed my formula, and I'm going to flip back to FreeCAD, back to LibreOffice, and Control Save, triggering the poll, and now it has made the conversion into millimeters. There are a number of other features I am working on adding, but if there is anything in the spreadsheet, oh, actually, before you go, let's go to sheet 2, aptly named sheet 2. And that should work. Flip back to LibreOffice and I guess trigger a save, and you can see that it, I haven't quite finished the feature where the polling is active. At this point, it takes it polls to see whether or not the file has been saved, and not whether or not the file has been changed. And so now you can see that sheet 2 looks exactly like sheet 2 from LibreOffice. Huzzah! Anyways, feel free to comment either in Reddit or YouTube and let me know what you think, whether or not this is worthwhile, something that you'd like to see integrated. And this is the part of the show where I admit I don't actually know how to do GitHub integration. I write small repositories for myself, but if anybody wants to comment in the comment section, that's where you do comments. If anybody wants to give me a hand in figuring out how to make a pull request, that'd be cool. Okay, something, blah, 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 signing off.